Hey guys, welcome back to Khanvolution. My name's Khan. Right now I'm be sitting down to continue my StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void cinematic journey. Thank you guys all for being so patient for these videos to come out. I've been very busy for the past couple of weeks just checking out, whatever episodes of the animated content that I'm already checking out and just trying to squeeze in those reaction videos because I've been exceptionally busy. I've been Twitch streaming pretty much every day on my Twitch channel for Tales of Arise, a new game that I'm playing right now, the JRPG. I've been loving it. If you guys are fans of JRPGs and want to join me while I play the games, I usually play on Twitch in the afternoon between like 12 and 4 p.m. and sometimes between 8:30 and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So feel free to come along and just chat and say hi. And thanks everybody who's like continuously staying active in the comments, explaining to me all the rich history and lore of like the Xel'Naga, teaching me about Alarok, and of course we got to get down into this crazy trial by combat. Since we left off, we on a pretty high note that Alarok was going to go down to planet side and assert his dominance by winning this trial of combat. So we actually got to see how this trial of combat plans out, and how do you even do that sort of battle with the style of gameplay that's there. I assume it's going to be just cinematic. If anything, you just have to fight the enemy first. As always, if you guys enjoy watching these videos with me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. So let's go ahead and continue our StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void journey and see if Alarok is successful or not, or is Amon scheming something behind everyone's back, or can we still trust that fool, can we still trust Alarok, or is it just Amon in disguise? I don't know. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, sun.
These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
Oh, damn.
It must be done. Wait.
Who the hell is that?
What is that strange fog?
It's like miasma.
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides.
Oh.
They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly. I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarok. You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Alarok is that
Very
dude.
well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught.
Okay.
Instructions. You go to your death, Alarok. The Dark God will destroy you.
Wow, that dude looks crazy.
Enough of his lies.
Oh shit! Damn!
The ritual is complete. What now? Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die.
Damn, dude.
Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward.
Damn! Oh, here we go.
Meet in combat at daybreak.
Dude's got shades.
Have your challenge.
Oh, come on. Give us a cinematic.
I am going to make
Yes.
this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Wait, did he win already?
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet.
Oh, no, he didn't yet.
Challenge my rule.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he didn't yet.
After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand.
Holy
Feel his concern, Artanis. He knows that I'm coming for him. Malash? No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Taldarim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him. Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarok. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
Oh shit, that could be Amon's plan from the beginning.
Already won. In my mind's eye,
He's covered in
I
Terrazine.
the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do
Yep.
not let yours aid Malash.
Yep.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
Dear God. He been smoking too much
Hierarch,
Terrazine.
all combat units can be assigned a new faction through the console in the War Council.
I will make the Taldarim our allies, not Amon's. Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
defeated many
Terrazine.
units,
Bruh.
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And
Wow.
still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarok.
Yeah, no shit.
Is a myth given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence.
Shit.
Believe me, it is time to make preparation.
They gotta show us the fight, right?
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy, servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another, suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Taldarim, with the destruction of Amon, and the revelation of his betrayal. I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are, and what they wish to be.
Amon does not care for the lives of Protoss. How
Yep.
unfortunate that most of the Taldarim are blind to their fate. Alarok may seem untrustworthy, but I think he lacks the finesse for deceit.
Karax, the Keystone, it's
reacting
Yeah.
to void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This Terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
the Taldarim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to
Yeah, it
our
makes you
universe.
high and you can talk
Perhaps
to Amon
this
that
is why
way.
it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in Terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to Terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps
You do that.
fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
The darkness within calls for the blood of Malash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rakshir commence!
Wow. Let's go, Ratchet time! Come on, give us that cinematic. Oh, damn, what is this? Oh, loading screen. That's a badass loading screen.
The rite of Rakshir has begun. From this moment, only Alarok and Malash are allowed to engage each other in combat directly.
Oh, okay.
One must overpower the other and reach the pit of sacrifice.
Oh, okay, so there's like a little force field around them.
There, the victor will stand as the new leader of the Taldarim, and
Damn.
the loser's life will be forfeit.
Okay. Pieces
They
are
appear
set.
quite evenly matched.
This is true. However, from what I have learned, Rakshir allows the champion's supplicants to support them psionically. Our warriors will be able to aid Alarok. But likewise, the Taldarim
Oh,
can assist
so
Malash.
that's how they incorporate the gameplay elements
Many
into it.
forces. Malash will fight ruthlessly to hold on to his power. We must be prepared to do the same.
Gotcha. It's a sort of an advancing stage gameplay. Okay. Oh shit! He did it!
Taldarim, by the right of Rakshir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Taldarim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die.
Okay. Let's go. But is he still on our side though? That's the thing. Oh shit.
The Taldarim have yielded to my authority, and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarok. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Right! Look at the similarities, not the differences.
Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed
Oh,
unite our forces.
yeah, it's over.
Do not test me, Taldarim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the abyss.
Oh, so you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Shit, take what you can, man. Figure this fool out later. Let's take out Amon first. Holy shit. War Council. Yes, another War Council. Let's do this. Let's do this.
You wound me, Artanis. You
here we go.
to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side.
Suck it!
All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence, Back. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Aiur and die.
Damn! Rohannes.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Aiur, or we are all doomed.
Alright, we got our gameplay
If he
elements.
intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential.
Okay, yeah.
It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
Yeah, do it before it's too late. Shit.
Relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age.
Are we finally doing this? Yes, we are!
For the day long.
Oh, shit! Yeah. Alright, girl. That took some guts.
It is time for retribution. We will set a course for Aiur.
Don't they technically need to go to the medical bay? Because we still need to colorize those wounds, right?
The truth of Amon's betrayal.
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Oh yeah.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance.
Damn, gotta appreciate this guy for his
This
one
grows
track side map.
tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Aiur. And let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarok.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
will return to Aiur only when I believe the time is right.
Oh,
Let's hope that time comes soon.
this guy's about so much shit, dude.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Taldarim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much.
True.
Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To
Yep.
think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed.
But you guys have already
And
changed so much
perhaps that
already.
Is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch. Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As
Oh.
the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Aiur. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana. And he can be defeated again.
Okay, we got the lore.
The Templar and the Taldarim have joined forces. Unbelievable. Can we trust Amon's former allies? Can we trust Amon? Even these results require further testing. The energies of the void are highly unpredictable. The keystone appears to act as a focal point, converting the energy of one reality into another. The keystone is quite dangerous at this moment, Hierarch. I would keep your distance for now. Do not worry, Hierarch. The keystone is empty. It would be unwise to begin new tests with life forms present.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarok from my watchful eye.
I
No,
did
we,
not expect it to.
yeah, we kind of hope to
If
keep
he
watching this
dares
fool.
to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Shit, good.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
Yeah.
So many lost. So much destruction.
Oh shit, is this endgame? Are we approaching endgame?
We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Aiur.
Yeah, I never mentioned this, but Kala means auntie in my language. So it's kind of funny to hear them say this. Holy shit, we are at Aiur.
Brothers,
Yeah.
sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Where's
Oh,
Alarok?
well, this is truly a miracle.
Oh, there he is.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Aiur, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
Obviously, the
Once
hybrid
he
form
has the
is gonna
template
show
to
up.
have it, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
Oh.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
His optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people? I will not accept that, Alarok. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
Here we go. End game, bruh. End game.
Zeratul believed that I would become a great leader, that the Protoss would place their faith in me. Now, I will see if he was right. Rohana now sees that her destiny
Fleet
lies
in
in
the
the future,
back looks
not
incredible.
in the past. Aiur, this is not the first time I have fought for you, but it may be the last.
Damn.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
Jeez,
By
this guy is
destroying
such a wild
Amon's
card.
body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world, and all on it.
No, Alarok. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Right.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
Damn, this guy, man. Holy shit.
Aiur. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
Oh,
They will see much
right.
more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly.
Oh, it's
It has
kind of like a
ushered
return
us
home
unto hope.
that you've never seen before.
Though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Yep. Gotta pay props to
The psionic
Zeratul.
matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago.
More lore?
It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory.
Oh,
I
right.
cannot tell you of the joy the Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes, you must understand though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
As are we
Perhaps
all.
this is how our histories should be viewed after all.
Yeah.
Without certainty,
Yeah.
only seen through the era one lives in.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface
red.
of Aiur. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon. How long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon.
You guys told me about Narud in the
foundation
comments.
is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Zalnaga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result.
Yep.
I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison. The Keystone is resonating once more. The void energies on Aiur nearly match those of Ulnar. Whatever Amon is doing below is on a colossal scale. These readouts cannot be right. Or at least, I hope they are not.
That means
The
Amon is
Keystone
much
has
more
slowed
powerful.
its absorption of void energies. Is it
what
because
they
of the
suspect.
energies below? Or is the keystone reaching its limit?
No, Amon might have already acquired his full form.
Memories of Aiur. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Oh shit.
Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
Damn. Oh, whoa. You can mod the ship?
What now?
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Aiur. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of
Executor.
We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
Okay. Let's call it quits for today, and then we will hopefully check more out next week, and maybe even finish it next week. I'm not entirely sure, depending on how stuff goes. I don't have very much left, honestly. I don't have very much of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void left, so I might split the ending into 2 videos, or just might watch it as one. So yeah, what did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Is there anything that needs extra explaining? You guys can more than share down below. You guys can explain to me more about Nerud as well, although I did read much of your guys' comments previously. Rohana, before severing the connection with the Kala, obviously gave us a good deal of information about the lore of StarCraft in the sense that, you know, the history of the Xel'Naga, you know, coming out of the fabric of creation, and then, you know, figuring out that, you know, Amon and his followers were, you know, up to no good, and ultimately, you know, leading into an incredible war of the gods, the Xel'Naga falling to ruin, Amon's body being destroyed, Amon's existence sort of being destroyed, so he retreated in almost spiritual form or spirit form to the void, and, you know, Terrazine and everything, and he concocting, amassing his power, his fury, his armadas and whatnot, you know, sort of manipulating his influence into different species, then you know, crafting the swarm, and sort of, you know, apparently it was a swarm that led to the you know, the destruction of the Xel'Naga in the first place through Amon's influence. So it's kind of crazy that everything's coming full circle now, and then the Protoss are the ones to, you know, march on their own home world to try and, you know, take down Amon before he assumes his like final form, his body. But obviously, because this is a game, you have to have a final boss. You have to fight Amon in his true final form in the end and ultimately defeat him, right? I'm curious how that's gonna go in this gameplay form. I guess it's going to be something similar to the way, you know, the Raksha was played out. You kind of have to, like, you know, fight alongside Alarok as he's sort of fighting the High Lord and whatnot. That was cool. I wish there was like a cinematic that actually, instead of just having it, you know, from top, the camera from top view down, like we actually saw cinematic action scene where, you know, kind of like the way what do you call, Artanis fought Zeratul. That would have been pretty nice, you know. And where the hell is the Queen of Blades? Is Kerrigan gonna freaking show up sometime soon with her swarm and whatnot? That'd be pretty dope if, like, you know, sort of like, you know, show up at the last moment helping Protoss and whatnot. That'd be pretty dope. It would be even better if, like, you know, what do you call, Raynor showed up at the end as well. That'd be kind of awesome, everybody working together. Man, dude, the degree of shade that freaking Alarok be dropping on Artanis, man. There's some crazy shit that's happening. I mean, I feel like Alarok is the type of dude who's just like, friend now, might turn enemy later, could stab you in the back, maybe not, sort of dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they obviously don't have mouths, but this fool always smirking. Like, this fool's always like smacking a smirk like 24/7. You know, I feel like he's that type of dude. But, you know, I digress. And like, I like the fact that, you know, at least we got that Rohana severed her bonds. Like she's had, like, you know, Artanis's words have finally gone through, and you see that, you know, she doesn't have access to that incredible compendium, that incredible library of history and lore and knowledge. And, you know, Artanis makes a pretty good point where maybe our history should be defined by what we see in the present rather than what's been occurred in the past. You know what I'm saying? So or the complete detail of information that was in the past, because if we constantly look back in the past completely 100%, even though that is a good thing, and, you know, history isn't, you know, reshaped to fit, you know, what do you call, political perspectives or whatnot of the time, there is benefit to seeing things as it is, so that it's allowed to change. You know, if you constantly focus on the past, you can't focus on the future as much. So I feel like that's what Artanis is getting at. You know, there's positives and negatives to everything, but I feel like, you know, ultimately, in order to move forward for the Protoss, you know, without having to fall back on these, these thoughts of like discrimination and, like, you know, separating these different groups of the Protoss and sort of coming together as one, you kind of have to abandon some aspects of the past and sort of move forward. You know what I'm saying? Keep things dynamic. But yeah, this was awesome. Can't wait to finish it off next time. Hopefully we'll break that down into 2 videos as opposed to 1, but we'll see. You know, hope you guys are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you guys are. Leave down in the comments below if I forgot to notice something, or failed to mention something, or didn't understand something that was taking place, or maybe talked over. You guys can share that all down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and feel free to share the video, and I'll see you guys next time.